Hey guys, it's your boy Mars. Back to you with another tuning video. Today we are tuning this gorgeous Corvette. Let me pick the color that I wanted. Let's see what color looks pretty cool. I like this orange. Let's keep with the orange. Sorry if I sound a little weird. I'm a little sick. But you know, I have to make another tuning video for you guys. Corvette's pretty fast. Like I said in my previous videos, newer cars tend to be a lot heavier, which would be better just to race the modern cars against each other. Alrighty, so we're gonna go to the garage. Gonna go to upgrades. Go to custom upgrades. Then we're gonna go to engine swap, and we're gonna leave the stock motor. Of course, the car is gonna be rear-wheel drive. Then we're gonna go to engines, and we're gonna put everything race. This car doesn't have that much horsepower. It's not in the thousands, so we're going to fully built it. Alrighty, put everything in race. Got the supercharger and stock flywheel. We're going to put the rally suspension. Put everything else race. Got the roll cage in it. Gonna fully weight reducted. So the car now has 995 horsepower. The torque is 872, and it weighs right now at 2,900 pounds. Alright, now you put everything else race. When it comes to the clutch, the transmission, and the diff. Now the tires, gonna put, of course, race tires. I'll put these tires. And on the front width, leave it at the 285s. The rears, put it at the 355s. And then let me find some really light wheels. So -15 is the lightest. So let's put these wheels. Alright, with the sizes, gonna leave it alone at the 19 inches. And with the arrow, gonna leave it alone. Yeah, let's leave it alone. Oh, it does change. Alright, so as you can see, with the wing, it's better. So let's install all the things for free. Car ended up weighing at 2918. And let's go to the train tracks to tune the car. Like I said earlier, it's a great car to tune. It's gorgeous. The only thing is that it doesn't have that much horsepower, and it weighs pretty heavy compared to some of the cars out there. Alrighty, so we're going to go to the train tracks. It's right over here. Yeah, I got a little sick last night, so I'm trying to recover from it all. Alrighty, look at this orange. Love this orange. I actually haven't seen it in person, this orange. But if it looks badass in the game, it probably does look gorgeous in real life. Alrighty, so we're at the train tracks. Alrighty, so like always, let me show you my settings. In the difficulty, I got everything turned off. Got manual with clutch. And let's go to the tune. Alright, at the tune, I'm going to put front and rears at the 15. Let's see what my 0 to 60 is. Alright, so now it's at 3.039. Let's see if I put it higher. If it's okay, so it's worse. So 15 and 15 in the front is gonna be it. Alright, gonna put the final at 2. This car has a lot of gears. Gonna put it at 220, and we're gonna come back to that. Then we're gonna zero everything out and put this at the 7. Then we're gonna put both of these at the 65. There we go. And then we're gonna leave that alone, and then we're just gonna stiffen the rear up to about the about 600. And then we're going to do let's put it at the 2 in the front, and then stiffen the rear all the way. There we go. And then the arrow, this car, you can adjust the wing on it. So we're going to put the wing to cornering. And then we're going to put it at 100 at 100. And that should be it. Now with the tune, let's find out which is the gear that I want to. So let me go to second gear. And then to launch the car, you press E-brake, and then you ease on the gas until you fully press the gas all the way down. And if it spins my second gear, then I got to go to my third gear. Alright, so spin second gear, and we go to third gear. This is the easy way of tuning. Like for you guys to learn which gear is the one that you're gonna use for your first gear. So I got it in third gear now, and there you go. So it spin my second gear, and it hooked my third gear. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my first gear between my second gear and my third gear. So I put it at the 240. Now let's see if my first gear launches now. There you go. So it launched. It launched. Let me see if I can get it to that breaking point. Breaking point meaning where the gear starts spinning on that first gear. So I put it at the 2.5 in the first gear and give it another shot, and let's see if it spins. Yep, so it did spin. So then I'm gonna put it at the 45 and see if it spins again. Launch it on that first gear. E-brake, ease on the gas, no clutch. Let go the e-brake. Alrighty, so now I got my first gear. Now off to my second gear. Second gear, as you saw, it went right through that second gear. So I'm gonna extend that second gear to about right there. And then let me make my third gear to about right there. So let's see if these numbers work for me. If they don't, then I'll change them up. Alright, so since this car, you'll have to leave it longer. So you gotta hold it right here for a while and then launch it, and then it'll hook. So as you see, it kind of bogged that second gear. So what I'm gonna do is this first gear is gonna be a feather gear. So it looks like, since it's the supercharger, it's instant torque. So that means I might end up having to feather that first gear. And for me to be on the safe side, let me put that first gear at the 2.40. So I got the first gear 2.40 and second gear at 2.00. And let's see if I can launch the car now. Alright, is the tray coming? Okay. Alrighty, let's see if it launches now. I gotta feather it. Feather it. Alrighty, so as you guys saw, my second gear is really short. So I'm gonna have to make that second gear back to longer. Let me put it back to 95. I gotta make this one shorter. And so I got it at 1.95 and second gear 1.60. Now let's see if these numbers work for me. So as you guys see, all I'm doing is just playing back and forth with the numbers, trying to see for my gears not to bog and not to spin like crazy. As you guys see, the car is supercharged, so I have to feather that first gear when it starts spinning on me towards the around 5,000 RPMs, and then shift to the second gear. Alright, so it's gonna go spin on me. I let go, hit it again. Oh, so it got a little crazy again. So that's the ideal with this car. Just let go of the first gear, hit it again, then you take it all the way down to red line, shift to the second, and have that second gear hook. All right, let's do it again. It gets crazy on the top end. Alright, so as in the gears, the rest of the gears, the second and third, they look like they're pretty good, pretty solid. I can make that gear, my first gear, longer. The only bad part is it's gonna affect my initial launch. So let me see if I can get it going straight down the line. There we go. So I initially got it to go down the line. What I did was I shifted it fast from first to second because I didn't want it to lose control towards that top end, that first gear. So if I put it back to the 2 and do that same effect, right when it starts spinning, I shifted it second. My second should be strong enough to keep the car in a straight line. Since we're in the train tracks, it's really narrow. And let's give it another shot. There you go. As you see, I didn't take it all the way down to the end of the first gear. I shifted it really fast, and it worked out for me a little bit better. But if you take this car to, let's see, if I take it to the airport's a lot grippier. If I take it to the airport, in the airport, it should do a lot better. That transition from first to second. But yeah, so yeah, you see how, guys, all the cars are a lot different. Modern cars usually tend to be way different than the old school muscles. And supercharged does affect a lot of it. Once you go supercharged, it's a lot of instant power, instant torque. Alrighty, see if I can touch that 160, then it'll be a pretty fast car. Alrighty, so I got the gears right now. I got it at the 2.4, I got it at 2.00, and I got it at 1.6. If I go like that and like that, it might work a little bit better for me. But yeah, with those numbers, the first ones that I just did, it's pretty solid. I mean, the car does tend to spin on towards the ending of that first gear. If you guys hold it longer, it'll tail out, like the back end will go a little crazy on you. So we gotta try not to have that happen. Let's give it another shot. Alrighty. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to put it back to how it was. There we go, and we're gonna leave it like that. Alrighty, guys, I hope you guys liked the video and enjoyed it. Great car to tune. It's a little bit tricky on it for a second. But it gave you guys the basics on how to tune one of these. Hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up. See you guys around. Peace out.